Hi everybody and welcome to this webcast from the University of Northampton on studying graphics and illustration. Now after this introduction you're going to be seeing a couple of clips from our virtual open days. You're going to hear from our graphic communications course, you're going to hear from our illustration course, and you're also going to hear from one of our current students about their experience on these courses. So hopefully this is going to give you all the information you need to decide whether these courses could be for you. Don't forget, after this live event there is a Q&A as well with academics from the University of Northampton, so it's definitely worth kind of sticking around to ask any questions you might have. But don't forget, these events are also on demand for 30 days after the live event. So you can come back and watch this video again. You can still ask questions via our online form. So all the information you need should be available for as long as you need it. But also don't forget to check out our website and to come along to one of our virtual open days if you do want to chat to these academics in these videos directly and ask them questions, or if you want to find out a bit more about our brand new campus and the facilities we have there. So do enjoy this video and please feel free to ask us any questions you might have at the end.
Hello, my name is Trevor Brown and I'm the Programme Leader here for Graphic Communication at the University of Northampton. Sorry we can't be with you today, but hopefully this 5-minute video will give you some insights into the course. Also, there are lots of other subject videos online, and you can talk through our social media to the accommodation and finance teams if you've got any questions about that. And also there's an opportunity to look on a virtual campus tour. So, graphic communication, what is that? Well, it is about effectively communicating a message from a designer on behalf of a client, invariably, to an audience. And that can be as simple as selling something, a Mars bar, a toilet roll. That can go right up to, and in this current situation very important, how to make people ensure that they are 2 meters apart, or wearing a mask, or stopping smoking. So it goes from the kind of branding and the commercial side, and how we get people to buy or particularly use something, right up to kind of environmental and international concerns that can potentially save lives, and all the things in the middle of that. What do our students go on to do with this skill? Well, that can be, and I've just got my list here, a lot of our students go on to work in branding, in advertising, they go into illustration, they go into editorial and publishing, which is like books and newspapers and magazines. They go into film and moving image. They go into interactive design and user experience design. They can go on to packaging design. They go on to photography in some cases, and information design. That is a wide range of career options at the end of this, and through the 3 years, through the modules and through the teaching, we will hopefully be able to identify and focus in what your particular skills are and your particular interests are. And by the 3rd year, you've hopefully got a far more kind of focused idea what part of the sector that you'd like to go and work in. How is this done? Well, it's done in our studios on the Wardside campus. It's our own studio just for our course. And in there we have access to 30 MacBooks with Adobe. We have access to our own cameras and lighting kits and sound equipment and printers and photocopiers. How do we teach you? Well, we teach you in various different ways, from big group teaching to one-to-one teaching, to one-to-small group teaching. We do that through workshops. We do that through more conventional lectures. We do that in person, we do that online. Again, this is a rounded approach to kind of teaching you depending on what the content of the teaching material is. Very quickly, the course falls into 4 areas: commercial, experimental, professional, contextual. Commercial is all the skills that you would involve in the graphic design sector, topography and software, understanding audiences. Experimental is to get you to think outside the box, to get you to think perhaps in a non-commercial way, but to use your visual language skills to communicate something that isn't necessarily straightforward. The professional side is about the sector, getting a job, understanding how to set your own business up, understanding how to pitch, understanding how to invoice and charge money and how much you charge. And then the contextual side is the history of visual culture, why we understand and see things in the way we do, how things look and the way they look has come through hundreds of years of development of how how the visual culture how that has affected the way that we understand visual communication. So I hope that's given you a bit of an insight. Thank you for watching, and please obviously go back onto the website to see what other things that may be interesting you that you want to talk to.
Hello, my name is Louise Bird. I'm the Illustration Programme Leader and Senior Lecturer teaching on the course. We are always excited to welcome a new year group of students, and it's great to get to know you and the potential you have as illustrators. The course at Northampton has a great family atmosphere. We keep our numbers small with 20 to 25 students in a year group. Smaller group sizes means we get to know you and can give you lots of teaching support and overall a better quality of student experience. When joining our course, you will have access to a dedicated illustration studio with specialist equipment such as sinks, light boxes, our own risograph, Mac laptops, bookmaking equipment and a selection of specialist books. This studio is based among all the other art and design subjects, so you'll be part of a bigger community of creatives. In addition to this, there are excellent newly fitted resource facilities, including a large print room offering screen printing, monoprint, collagraph, etching, letterpress and risograph. Students also have access to photography studios, sculpture room, metal and woodwork facilities, as well as laser cutting, 3D printing, Mac PC and reprographic suites. Illustrators primarily tell stories, whether that be through advertising campaigns, raising awareness, interpreting a text or self-authoring your own story. To do this, the course is set up to cover 4 main areas: exploring and experimenting, applying image making to illustration challenges, looking at historical and contemporary design and visual culture, detailed industry knowledge, business and law that you need to be a freelance illustrator, as well as covering the essentials of software and digital media. In the first year, the first term is set up to give you a toolkit of methods and strategies to help you come up with ideas, develop your own unique way of image making, introduce technical skills and methods to, for example, interpret a text. The briefs give you a chance to try out lots of different types of illustration and range from working with abstract mark making and music for a record sleeve, designing a book cover for Penguin's international competition, and fun ways to create a world with your own characters. Alongside this, you will try out lots of ways to use drawing and learn new techniques such as photography, screen printing and letterpress. There are opportunities to get out on day trips, and we organise a drawing trip to London and usually fit in an exhibition while we're there. In these unusual times, we'll have to wait and see, but usually we organise a week-long trip to a European city, and in the past we've visited places like Amsterdam, Barcelona, Berlin, Paris and Rome, among many others. The week is really fun and you get to hang out with people from other year groups and come back home with lots of memories as well as a rich cultural experience of a great city. If you have any questions about the course or about coming to university, then please email me, Louise Bird, at my email address, louise.bird@northampton.ac.uk. Thank you for listening. Check out our course Instagram, @Northampton Illustration, and head over to our Open Day webpage for more of our Open Day content. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Katie and I study illustration, currently in my second year at the University of Northampton. I've really enjoyed the course as I like how we have smaller class sizes, and so you get to know your lecturers and they get to know you, which means that they are better at advising your work since they get to know what you like and dislike. They also encourage you to explore the broader range of illustration, from animation to printmaking and sculpting, alongside the other traditional methods. This helps you gain a better understanding of illustration as a whole, and also what you might like to do once you graduate after university. As a course, we have good links to London and we go on several trips throughout the year. We visit art directors, agencies, publishers and galleries, all of which helped us understand the industry, but also areas we might like to go into once we've graduated. We also have full access to the printmaking and woodwork studio, and they have specialist people there to help you at any time. You can get involved in many competitions throughout your time at university, and one of which we do on the course is the Penguin Random House book competition, but there are also many others outside of the course where companies or local businesses will get involved with you, and you can gain experience working with a client but also getting your work out there.
So thank you very much for watching this webcast. Please do come and join us on the University of Northampton's booth, where we have members of staff like myself from the school's liaison team and academic staff ready to answer any and all questions you might have about literally any of our design courses. As well as graphics and illustration, we offer photography, fashion, we have architectural technology, we have product design, so tons and tons of subjects for you to come and explore at the University of Northampton. Do feel free to also check out our website, and please do sign up for one of our virtual open days where you can, as I mentioned earlier, have actual conversations with the people you've just seen in these videos. So ask them as much as you like about anything to do with our courses. So hopefully we'll see you at one of our open days soon, and thank you for watching. Bye!